We only get 2 more. So, now we should take another. We'll do it based on the numbers. So, and we're live! Welcome back, everyone, to our little D&D game here at the Slice and Dice Cafe. I'm the Dungeon Master who is always Leo Fabric, and we have a full house! So, going around the table clockwise as always, we'll introduce ourselves and say we're playing.
I'm Yogi, I play the Orc Warlock Valkus, and my back's still screwed.
I'm Matt, I play the Orc Garn, and my back's okay.
My name is Boris Kai, I play the Bard of the North, and I quite like it.
Right, it's about our backs today. Is the episode.
Okay. Just go with it.
I'm Joe, I play Flint for Fire Ganassi Artificer. I'm not saying anything about anything else here.
I was just fine.
I ain't saying shit after that. I'm not pulling up on that one.
No complaints. Right, and last show you please.
Hello, my name is Chloe. I play Roman, the Paragon Ranger, and I am at the back end of DnD
Should we all ready to get started? I'm just going to swing the water.
Maybe we'll get back to you about the other.
Bring it over.
Maybe we'll get to know something wrong with
Okay, not getting very good feedback here.
Okay, enough now. Any more puns? And I start doing disadvantage.
Ooh!
Thank you.
Don't worry. Last time on The Shattering, the Spellends explored the Blood Gulch, a dangerous and very strange place. You met the individual members of the red and blue teams, humans from a strange realm known as Earth. You managed to steal one of the flags and successfully ended the war that had been going on here in the Scarlet Canyon for thousands of years. Indeed, you stepped out of the Scarlet Canyon to watch the red and blue teams skeletonize and then returned to rust, but with your job complete, you didn't really care too much. And that is exactly where we start today's episode, with you all outside the Scarlet Canyon with the bodies now skeletonized and armor rusted.
Oh, that was so interesting. It's a shame we won't get to talk to them more, discover more about
I didn't be honest, they didn't seem to. Sorry about that.
Are you eating something?
I don't know, my stomach's filthy.
And you watch as Simon falls in on himself, very much like a cartoon character, literally imploding into himself, vanishes, and then standing in the space where Simon once was, is now a very handsome birdman. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Who the hell are you all?
It's Aarakocra, don't move, that's movement.
He is an Aarakocra.
Yeah, that's movement. You're backing him away.
I'm fine, don't worry about me. Where the hell am I?
What the fuck is going on?
Okay. Wait a minute. Your unit can't be in the process.
It's you know this bird.
This is Preacher. The Birdman that came to your shop like a week before you met everyone.
God!
Yeah. But there's something different about him. He's small. He looks young. Wait. Man? Smoking ash. I only ever came by the once, but it's nice to see a familiar face. We're in the Feywild, right? Pretty strong.
Yes.
I'm going to lean over to you and whisper.
He came a couple of times, but
To a shop! To a shop!
Now, how do you know him? Who is he?
I mean, we're business associates. That's weapons from him.
Business associate. I'll step out, my hand glowing, towards her. Where is Simon?
I don't know. Who's Sam?
I'll click my fingers. Does Simon come back?
He does not come back. You do get a mental message from Simon though, being like, I have no idea where the fuck I am, and I'm with some really fucking weird people right now.
Weird people, you're a bit homeless. How weird?
I don't know. There's a tiefling one, a dragonborn one, an orc one, tiny little elf girl who seems kind of rude. No, only Valkyrie.
I'm relaying it all out.
Ask him if there's any questions.
No, I don't see the dragon. Well, this goblin one's got a little weird red pseudo dragon of some kind.
Somebody parodying us.
I don't really know. What they call themselves the Black Feather.
Ask them if preachers wanted them.
They said they don't like him very much, but yeah. Do you say that to you? Like,
Yeah.
they said that about me?
Yeah.
Oh, I've really tried with those guys. I mean, they saved my life after all, but I'm Preacher, by the way. Nice to meet you all. Nice to see you again, Flint. Shakes your hands. He's like, he is a birdman. He's got very scrawny, spindly hands.
Imagining Cass from Breath of the Wild.
He's a little bit dense. He's more evil than Cass is, though. He's like a combination between an evil and a hawk. He has very, like, golden feathers. There's something that is very similar about Preacher and Simon. They both have an eye patch over their left eye.
What did Preacher buy for me?
God, no, some kind. You don't have it anymore.
So, same like my patch, but my eye patch.
They look like the basic pirates, like eye patch. Over the left eye, you do see like the eye patch covers most of Preacher's left eye, but you do see that like, there's a big scar across the left eye.
This might be a random question, but you've not got anything with any red sand, did you? Have you?
15, I'll do. No? No, I don't. Wait, Miss Daphne, she had an interaction with Red Sand before they met me. Daphne's a cleric of the matron Raven. She's actually a good friend of mine, and she's probably one of the more level-headed people in our group, to be honest. Maybe Shattering or myself. The Dragonborn fella. So I got 50. Was supposed to be king of Osiris, but kind of turned down the title, and now really restricted for it. Do you see what's going on now? Do you see what's happening?
I just Preacher because he said he's only seen me once. He's seen me more.
A couple of times.
He's seen me more. Yeah. I'm asking when does he think he is? When does he think he is?
Like 50 years KLF?
When are we from?
A few years before, like, your 6,750 something years post Dragon Wars. He's speaking like he's from your future.
Wait, but he's seen me multiple times. Wait, what? Multiple times, but
yeah, that's
timing wise shit.
No, so I in First On when First On was king. I came to you for class for an adventure I was going on, and then I got trapped in some sort of weird bog.
Were you in?
Very kind. It's hard to find also, to be honest.
Were you in the ball before you were here?
Yeah.
Like you,
Well, not just before. I've been out for a couple of months now.
where were you just before you arrived?
Feywild. Place called Timbar.
go over to Malchus, open his mouth and say to it, Simon.
Yes! You hear like echoes from within Balkus.
You should be in
Somehow.
Feywild Timber, which I think we're at.
Yeah, we are. We're in. Oh, wait. These guys want to go back to the K-Rocks. I mean, I can stick to them for a little bit. I don't know how I'm going to get to you all.
Well, you swapped to get here, so hopefully.
Wait, there was someone here before me?
Yes.
I'm fairly conventional.
You've got places with our account.
Weird.
So if you swap to get here, you'll probably swap to get back, so stick with them.
Okay, chopping.
I don't think this guy will survive well by himself. Bad. Me.
Hey, little miss.
Don't worry about his name. Is not
Wait, no, my name is not Simon. Like I said, well, my name is Preacher. People call me Preacher.
So I'll just relay the whole situation to Simon so you can tell them there.
Yeah. The information is relayed between the two groups.
I think what she said. It's like, so if they're heading to Timbar,
Well, they were, well, only half of our team was in Timbar, the other half of the team's on in Brasaris, on payroll. No, it's been alright to be honest. I think the Lightfall was a bit of a tragedy, but realistically the only thing that took a lot of damage was first on what I've seen. Yeah, well, it's fine. I mean, I've never been there.
what?
I've never been, but it seems okay from what I've
We
heard.
could go back and get it to Timbar and sort out all that mess up.
Wait, I mean, I'm not from here, right? We've met before a couple of times. What are you guys doing?
I am Colin.
Colin, okay, pleasure. My pen!
People mistaken for casting.
Wait, who, huh?
Sometimes
Oh, okay. Fair enough. As I said, people call me Preacher, not my real name, but that's what people call me. Big fella.
I'm also Colin, but not a person.
So two Collins. I mean, you are both orcs, brothers of some kind?
Oh.
sorry,
Good friends, then. I mean, I know an orc is spelling as well. His name is Bronx, but he's a half-orc. Looks nothing as strong as you two gentlemen.
I'll just mutter off and go, oh, look.
Preacher, he's an old man. It's not me.
I'm waiting for Bridget to ask if I know this.
I mean, I'm not.
No, that's the call.
Nah. Your name?
Sister Regina.
Regina. Okay, I'll keep that on that. You are. Spoken a couple of times in the past, and you are?
I don't.
Trying to fish up a fake name.
No, I'm trying to steal one of someone else's name a few seconds ago. You're absolutely stupid.
Oh.
Like Frankie McMahon. I'm Darren Frank Hansen.
One more time?
Darren Frank Hansen.
Gavin Frank Hansen.
You call me Darren.
Gam. Okay. Colin, Regina, Flint, Gam. Gonna be an interesting day.
I like the Rowan's version of it. It's the pronounced version.
Yeah.
I can guarantee this is going to last about 5 minutes and the machines are going to disappear.
I've written down that you should never give your name to anybody in the family.
I'm not from the Bay, I'm from K-Rock. Born there.
From K-Rock.
The date that he said was 50 years post Lightfall.
We don't know what Lightfall is, do we?
I mean, people have mentioned the Lightfall. They have said that the comic fallen was called the Lightfall.
What do you mean? What is this Nightfall? When did that happen? I've been on payroll for a long time. I can't remember Nightfall.
The comet, the Halo's life, fell from the sky.
You want it exploded?
Wait, what do you mean it was you?
It wasn't.
No, I trust Flint. I'm gonna hear him out.
Flint, why are they with you that
We were there when the comet blew up.
Wait. Orc, human, fire genetics,
so loud?
the speller. You're the speller.
No, we're not. No, you must be deceived. We are just humble travellers here in the Payland.
Make a deception check.
Guidance.
You can see that
I get advantage.
you also make a deception check.
Oh, 10 plus
19.
2 plus
19. I'm human. 18.
Big funny kid.
In fact, we didn't know what a human was. Or were
It's humans okay, huh? It's humans okay.
18.
18.
Pretty.
I've got to count. 21.
Tonight.
I don't believe what y'all are saying, to be honest. I can tell you the hair and gone. You say those ears anyway. Fine. This point, Creature's gonna cast a spell.
Uh-oh,
And he's gonna cast Zone of Truth.
Oh!
It's counter spell.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's probably a higher level than us.
Hanging out of range.
I missed to step out of range. Yeah.
It's not a charm. Hang on. I've got a look.
See the dragon has an advantage on saving throws against spell.
Oh yeah, you have advantage if it's a spell.
If you fail,
Everyone, please make a charisma saving throw for me.
Oh. Ooh. Oh,
I'm not gonna use my inspiration for this one 10.
You can willingly fail as well if you so choose. What if you fail? Yeah, sure. Because it's a spell.
13.
You failed.
What did you get? Are you so smugly smiling about?
28.
Damn it!
Yeah, Malchus passes with flying colours and Begone
True to fail.
choosing fail. What's it failed? So the only one of you that can lie,
Hold on. I am going to spin my clover ring and re-roll once per turn.
go for it. Go for it.
Come on.
For with charisma guys.
We are charisma girls. And I get advantage. Oh, no.
Saving throw, it's not a check. There is this moment, 28 as well, there is this moment where you feel this zone of truth wash over you spin the clover ring on your finger and it shifts slightly, your face slightly.
I think Valkus would just have
Creature will know that both of you.
I think Valkus would just have that kind of no, you're not making me tell the truth.
Yeah, fair, I love that. But for the rest of you, Rowan, Jet, Flynn, and God, you cannot lie to Preacher in this situation. Okay, so one more time. Who the fuck are you all?
We are.
Can I cast Dissonant Whispers? Subtle spell.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I'm distracted.
You have to do a reaction while you have to
You also have to move away from me as soon as possible.
Oh, if he with the different whispers.
It's fine, and that's it. I'm just vomiting at this point.
You're telling Preacher everything he wants to do.
And
I'm fucking vomiting.
the whispers go.
No,
a roll Dissonant Whispers.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Preacher has still.
I love how these are like burning towers on
Potentially true.
We are a travelling band of neutrals. We are Ruby and the Jets.
Yes.
That's Ruby over there.
And we're in the jet.
And we are Ruby.
I know Ruby. I'm from your town. I'm from Perthon.
No, we're in disguise.
Ruby has Jet on the left and
And then you show Jet off there and say, she's like, Ruby friend! Even though Jet's not met the Ruby before. No, okay, some of you aren't telling the full truth here. I know you two were probably very charismatic and passed on whatever thing I tried to do. That's the truth! I know what's the truth. I believe you.
Rowan said with the least three.
I believe you. Here's the thing, look. If me and your Simon friend got swapped, there must be a reason as to why this is happening. So,
Well, it seems like it is.
no, he doesn't have to.
Deception. Don't believe a word he says.
Look, I don't have any reasons to bullshit any of y'all. Okay, sure. Except if the truth.
You're minding the gunner half the time.
Say them.
People know what I mean.
What hurts most?
Losing my family.
What is really happening?
Losing my family.
We're breaking him down, go.
What's the capital of Peru?
Well, it's like Peru.
Good, you know it wasn't a country. What do you think of us, really?
I don't have an opinion of it yet.
Even after
You said you paused it.
which one of us would you point?
We didn't.
I'm a married man.
Never said before.
We
My
didn't.
wife. Her name is.
He hesitated.
Her name is Farron.
What is she?
She's a agricultural like me. Oh, she's probably dead now, though.
What would we cross?
The problem with my children, which actually starts to cry. I never saw them grow up.
Oh, so it'd be if they were younger with us.
They are. They are.
Shame you
Scarn,
They are
Scarn,
no
is,
longer with us.
Scarn is now walking over.
Yes.
Oh no.
Now gently ushers you out of the zone.
Yeah, he steps out of the zone
and then
dispels it.
Scarn steps back in.
He dispels it at this point. Maybe we can have a conversation without magic.
Rowan,
That was a lot.
That was clever, really. I got a bit carried away there.
Yeah, so did I, to be honest.
yes. I thought it was completely justified.
You were lost from across the nether space. So you're the spellings, right? I recognized some of you when I saw the statue before it was destroyed. Well, after it was destroyed, actually.
Before
Time is a weird soup, is it not?
before you ask any more questions,
Okay.
you seem to know who we are. I've never been to this realm before, but
Me neither.
the people who have said that the best advice is to not give away your identity because it means something, it's powerful. So whoever you think we are, think that, and you need to protect your own identity as well. I don't know why. That is the advice that I was given. From here on out,
God's due moment of
We will be Colin.
I don't want to be Colin as well. I don't want to be Colin.
I'm gonna give guards a lot of inspiration.
That's
My
Maybe save it until like the end.
I'm going to use
Oh yeah, for the meantime.
10 minutes. 10 minutes. Starting inspiration. Starting inspiration now. 10 minutes. I thought it was only like a minute, but like. So Feywild, okay? Yeah, never been here before myself. Kind of got here by accident because of Miss Daphne and some of the things she carries. There was a sandstorm in Busaris. I think it activated her tuning forks in some way and brought us here. Wait, sorry, I'm getting a message. Okay. Okay, I'll see you back at home. No worries. Seems like my team, if I can say my team, I'm sort of on their team. Black Feather said that they're going to reconvene back on K-Rock, so I guess I'm stuck with y'all for a little bit.
so they can travel between the realms whenever they want.
They've got a tuning fork, the manifestation of the realm itself. Like the essence of Feywild. sealed inside the metal bar.
Would I be familiar with that?
You would be familiar with it. The spell plane shift. The requirement of the spell plane shift allows you to travel between the planes.
Very powerful cleric you have as a friend.
Indeed, he is. He is, I think, the champion of the matron at this point. Yeah, they're all very, very talented individuals. Let's just say it like that.
Yes, I do like talent.
Well, maybe you and I will actually get along then.
You believe you've left Switzerland?
In a way, I'm a storyteller of a kind. Why people call me preacher.
Was there a reference there with this?
No. He is an original character I've created on my own. He is one of my boys.
Fair enough. There's a DC character called Preacher.
Oh,
Forces
no.
people to you can have a voice God where he says something they have to do what he
I've seen the
says.
show, but
You have to
no,
tell them
it's
to
very
focus
different.
themselves.
Well, where do we have to go next? Well, we've got to go and see the ceiling or the unsealing.
Oh,
No, rather go and see the ceiling to ease us out of here.
yes.
The unsealing is going to be a different experience.
So we won't have to see both. We have to get Unsealing King's tattoo, and we have to get Breath of Unsealing King. We have to see both.
If we go to the Cedar Court, I used to frequent the Cedar Court on parties a lot. I know a few people in the court. Should we go through the get a favour?
There is a dungeon.
Maybe help us get into the Unseated Court and out unscathed, because it is very, very treacherous.
What I've heard about the city unsealing, I don't really know too much about the Feywild. I've never really done plane shifting before. Kind of just stuck to K-Bar and the folding hall. That was its own. That was its own nightmare.
I had a private plane ship myself. Less money for bad. Okay, so shall I get us back to is it Timbark mine?
And it's set to the Abbey.
Oh, the other. Where is the scene? Where's the scene called? Anything else?
Out of the map. Off the map.
Oh.
Sealy Court is that way towards where the trees are, and then the unsealy court is the opposite.
I'm saying
And the Abbey is
I don't know if it's shift back. I think
and the Abbey is
The star in it.
star in the middle.
Oh, sorry, it's split from the one.
And roll blinded. Jesus Christ.
No, absolutely. Terrible like it.
And definitely somehow like got into your head like that.
Yeah, it was like there was someone else.
Huh? Huh?
anyone for the scene called?
Well, if I'm
You
coming along for the
but
ride.
and which one?
Which one? This is the non-treacherous.
This is the not the Celia and Celia have mere reflections of one another. One presides luck, one presides misfortune. They're all chaos for some time, so do have your wits about you. Rule of court is a very continuous and proper ordeal.
Yeah, they're two halves of the same coin, as it were. Two sides of the same coin.
Balanced.
Well, they used to just be one. There was no Celia or unsealy thousands of years ago. They used to just be one people, right?
Star-blessed creatures.
Okay.
You have a lot of knowledge about this place. That's going to be useful going forward.
I am somewhat of a sage. Well, point the direction, let's start walking. Towards the trees. The ones that are
You want
shifting.
to have further than all first to get to the Abbey?
Would that be quicker or?
It would be.
I would it. To get to. I thought we were
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, so we go from there to there.
You'd have to teleport a little closer.
Yeah, I'll cast word recall.
You cast Word of Recall, and you all vanish from the outside of the Scarlet Canyon, and then reappear in the lavish gardens of the Abbey. Preacher is like kind of stunned for a minute when he sees this place. It's just like, wow, this is Reminds me of home in a way. It's nice.
But it's not home. It's a place where you're
Of course.
do not share the location of this very sacred place.
I wouldn't have anyone to share it with.
So,
Okay, so we're making our way out. We still have the cart and uniform.
But here's the thing, as
We
you
need
leave
to hire
the front door, and you have Henry still waiting there, Henry the Unicorn.
Let's see, Henry.
Henry the Unicorn, the flaming unicorn.
Yeah,
that you,
I'm very happy to see that.
and because obviously that's the interest.
We have to come back here for the end of the thing.
yes, yeah, come on.
Before we go away, we'll have a very, very quickly get to the seer.
Oh, the fate stitcher.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. Go visit the fate stitcher. Creature will follow you and you'll be like, so where are you? I thought we were leaving and sticking together. Should I go with it?
2 seconds, you can come with me if you want. We can do it at the same time.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure. You head back upstairs to where the fate stitcher's room is. That like dark, empty space with strange cronish woman sitting in
Still got a lantern in it?
Yep, still got the lantern. Well, when you're outside the room, it doesn't look any different from the first time you saw it. But when you step in, and the lantern appears. Did you step in?
Okay, do step in. I'm going to do a little bit up and then we carry on talking.
Of course. Fair enough. Yeah, that strange, familiar sensation walking over your body as you step into the room. The fake kitchen with her back turned to you. Oh, God. I knew you'd come back, but I didn't expect it to be so soon.
I forgot to do something while I was here, and I've been thinking about it the whole time. And we just happened to be back in town.
That's okay. What is it?
You said that you don't get out, or you're not allowed out, so you don't see anything. And now you have some light, you can see. I just want to leave you a little gift.
Oh, well, that's very exciting.
And he gets the egg out.
The little Fabergé egg.
And he says,
Oh,
this is got pictures of the outside on it.
it does.
So I thought it might be nice for you to.
Whilst the fake stitcher has no face, she is blushing if she could. I really appreciate it. It's such a gift. Thank you.
Now we've played.
No worries.
Yeah.
God is going to get a patron of fate.
As his best friend.
God is about to become a paladin with a patron of fate on his side.
This is greatly appreciated thing. I mean, yeah. I would like to get this thing.
No worries. I thought you'd like it. You'd enjoy it more than I.
Another one! God damn it!
I certainly will. I certainly will.
Okay, well, I'll see you again.
I'm sure you will. Thank you. And thanks, strange birdman that you met. Tell me this.
Okay.
You creature is still standing outside the room and it's just like, you were not in there very long. What the fuck is this place?
Your turn.
It's weird, man.
There you go.
She's pushing it.
Do you shove him? Because he's like hesitant. He is hesitant to go in. It's just like,
It's got to be his choice.
There are no.
Listen,
What do you mean?
things are only scary because you don't know what they are.
wise words.
It's beautiful.
Sure. Steps inside.
So
He's only in there for about 6 seconds and leaves.
Unfortunately,
When he leaves, he is a very different birdman than he was before. That
you get an
was
artifact.
that was a lot. That's giving me more questions than answers. But
Questions lead to learning.
yeah, she said I should probably stick with y'all for a little bit, to be honest. Very strange.
Which is a little bit sad.
You watch as he holds his head. There is this like flash of golden light underneath the white
You were flashing.
What?
There was some gold light.
Don't mention that to anyone, okay? Seriously.
Okay.
I'm in trouble if people find out about that. We should probably go.
Let's not get in trouble. Come on, not Simon.
My name is Preach.
Yeah.
That's actually such a
You've already met Red Simon, which is the
Red
really
Simon.
no, the rubbish version.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's
the shit one.
the
Yeah,
rubbish version of Simon.
I remember that.
You all reconvene
Yeah.
outside the abbey. You can all tell that Preacher's like a little shaken from his visit with the fake stitcher, being a very religious man. But eventually you can all get back on the cart. Henry, the flaming unicorn, is there as always.
I fed Henry some fruit produce plain.
I have been to Sister Glamour and Sister Stitching, and I do not look like myself. If we get into the cedar court, I'm auburn red hair now, very long, and even though I'm not an elf, it's very like elfy aesthetically pleasing to look at.
Yeah, like they've like pointed the ears just a little bit. Yeah, maybe more blended more.
you will.
There we go.
That's a good look on it.
What is?
I do like my hair. Black.
Thank you. It's more of a uniform, really. I like to dress up when I go to the cedar court.
Interesting.
Don't want to be mistaken for someone I'm not.
Okay. Okay. And who is this fine horseman fella? I'm a unicorn, actually. My name's Henry. Well, how you? Just fabulous. Like, doesn't want to get near Henry because he's a bird man and he's made of feathers. It really annoys. Very, very beautiful, very beautiful animal. I don't think I've ever had the. Actually, no. Yeah, Miss Daphne made a unicorn recently, so that woman is very busy. Well, she's religious, much like myself. Whilst we
and
I believe so.
Is she a love interest?
Oh, no. As I said, I was a married man till death do us part. I will miss my wife dearly.
But you're single now.
I guess so, but
You mentioned Daphne about
he-
50
he-
times since we met.
he rubbed the ring that he still wears on his hand, his wedding ring, and it's just like, still do miss my wife, even if it has been some time.
They're very close to me. Someone's told me before about using something once and then going out to get it again. And it's very short.
Yeah,
One
well,
body, but you also get
I mean, Aarakocra lives kind of short anyway. We only live.
after you, darling. Life is short, seize it.
Indeed.
Here for a
How long do you live?
Shake it
About
out,
10
Heather.
years?
Oh, how old are you?
I'm 8.
Oh,
He doesn't look 8. He looks about 3.
you look about 3.
Thanks. Cheers. I appreciate it. Comments. No, definitely not. Definitely not something a friend made for me. Make it such a. You put it inside. Yes. Yes, actually, if you want to try to intimidate the truth out of him.
19 inside.
17.
I think you've all beaten.
15.
The preacher's perception is quite good.
I choose to fail insight. I got a 9.
My sound is not even. She has.
I'm not letting my dice dictate my choices. I will voluntarily fail it.
I'm going to roll insight.
I rolled piss poorly for preacher's perception there, and you all clearly see the
Bead of sweat.
the bead of sweat drips down his forehead. But like, you look at his facial features, and like, he says he's 8 years old, but he's clearly much younger than that for a birdman. Okay, look, a friend of mine is a very experienced blacksmith, and he created this for me. Reaches to his bag and pulls this like wonderfully made lyre.
Oh, that's bad.
Ooh.
This is
That's good.
yeah, or
I can't Inspiration. Using one of them.
I got it.
Either way,
14.
14 is very
Oh
good.
god, that's too bad.
Oh, no.
it's around, but
23.
Oh, that's tough.
I choose to go. I got 9 again. I don't care enough.
Okay, Beth.
We're the losers.
I do. I do. I like
Something like 23, 14, 12. None of you except Flint know what this is. Flint, you immediately get strong readings of chronomancy from this lawyer. Sorry, it's a lute. And it looks like that.
So a chromomancy loop.
Yeah, this is my lute of timeless echoes.
Do I recognize the maker? Like, do I recognize who's made it?
It looks Romish in creation.
So I was going to see if I knew it was.
No. This was not made by Rowan's mother.
Yes.
Yeah, this is my friend calls it the lute of timeless echoes. Let's just say music keeps me young.
Give me that loot. Give me that loot.
Can you say that my dad played the lot?
Your dad did play.
No, your father is
Do you
alive.
think
Oh,
throwing pipe like basic?
yeah, you aren't proficient in like musical instruments and stuff.
What was the plus one? So
Exactly. That +1 is your extensive knowledge of how to play an instrument. When you go to like, you want it, Richard like holds it to his chest. It's like clearly very valuable to him. And
I'm sorry, I was trying to point out as a liar, not because I.
How about a duet?
you know,
And I waited by like
Training.
loot one.
trained bar. Okay, I mean,
I have a hobby.
as do I. As do I.
I only know 3 blind griffins up there.
The only thing is smoke in the water.
Just absolutely for 3 blind griffins.
The name of the episode.
There you
The name
go.
of the episode.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know what? 3 blind griffins is a perfect name for the episode.
Are you familiar with it?
Yeah. Like I said, very, very trained bar.
I try and send it close as I can when he plays.
Absolutely.
To kind of get some, like, not some backwash from the loot, but kind of like
Make a performance check for me, please. I will also make a performance check as a creature. Just so you all know, by the way, he's level 20.
I thought.
fine.
Well, he's a Moitas. He's 15 levels of bard, 5 levels of sword. He's mainly a bard.
I'm ready with my score.
Performance
25.
15. Very well done. You start to pick up the speed with the tune, take control of how it goes. Creature's really shocked by this, and he's just like, wow, you are very trained. As I said, I'm not really that musical, I'm more storyteller.
I'm a higher level than I look.
I like that, that's good.
I'm a bit of a storyteller as well. I mean, well, I listen to stories and I try to make stories a little bit better.
Well, I appreciate that. We're all doing more stories these days. Halfway ones, anyway. Well, I think we're all going to get along swimmingly, to be honest.
Yeah.
And that's my nice thing to do.
Yeah. No, I can't swim at all. Yeah, we'll get along.
Two non-swimmers. We've got 2 non-swimmers.
Yeah, preacher does a bird band. Cannot swim.
Yep, makes sense.
Which is like getting along so
Is that why you never tell stories about the ocean?
Yeah, I don't really like them. Wait a minute. You must be from the Elemental Islands.
Yeah.
I've been there. I've been there recently.
How did the churning go?
It's still happening. It's gotten lesser now because we defeated a Valkyrie that was living in the volcano. Knows about God.
Yeah, I know about the Valkyrie.
Technically, I guess. No, I've never heard of them in my life, unfortunately. Well, no, I guess technically I heard of them before it happened.
Bless you.
I'm not heard of that.
Same for you.
Fair. That's fair. Wait, you work smoking tones?
I haven't seen the mix on it.
Okay.
That would be.
Yeah, I've seen play it a couple of times. Well, this was before the Lightfall. I've not heard of them since then. But again, I was trapped in an orb for like 50 years.
Still capturing an orb.
I can't myself, to be honest.
We're not even the part where you defeated the Falcon.
Oh, yeah, so, Shattering, that Dragon Ball fan that I mentioned, he's on like an epic quest to not necessarily defeat Valkyries, but to free his own homeland of Paris. He was promised by the Valkyrie Queen that if he managed to defeat all the Valkyries, he would be bequeathed Echo of Creation.
Whichever one you want to take is all fair game.
I always have one about Mr.
Chainbreaker. The Chainbreaker. Very powerful sword. Uses it to this day.
That's not one of our ones. Not one of our.
One of your ones?
Don't we know? Like, aren't our echoes known?
And then you get
Oh no, the echoes of peace
Yeah.
no.
That's an echo.
That's an echo of creation. Monday Crew does have an echo of creation.
We have an echo of Shattering.
Echo.
yes.
We're looking. We made the echoes of peace.
Oh, that's much
the echoes of peace. Rather than the echoes of creation.
Much better.
Right. This is because you are all
One of my echoes is literally a gun. I love that. One of the echoes. Shotgun.
It's a hot piece.
I'm going to say something above table here now as well, just for fun. Technically, the Bumblebus is both an echo of peace and an echo of war. Because it exists in the Dragon Ball.
Yes.
It's both.
Forgot about that one.
Paradox gun.
Yeah, apparently. Okay, so
Yeah,
I guess I am from your future in a way. If you've not been back to K-Bar, then
We've only just left.
Yeah, we've been here for like a couple of days.
only just left. Wait, you mean only just left as in Lightfall just happened to be gone?
Yeah,
Sorry,
like
we saw something.
2-3 days ago.
Again, the creature holds his talons to his forehead and it's probably all see that like golden flash behind the eye patch.
Dan goes,
Can I get a bit of an attract? Any chance I can get like a chance to study, like, see it or?
This would be another Arcana check.
Okay, cool. Let's try.
I'm going to do it as well.
Yeah.
But minus
Why not me?
70.
Put it down.
I got 24.
Incredible.
I will say.
9. You don't know what this is. It's quite. It actually makes sense that Malchus doesn't know what this is.
16.
My favourite was Roland.
Well, Rowan doesn't know what this is either, but the three of you, there is no mistake that whatever is going on behind Creature's eye patch is divine.
Divine darkness.
Yeah,
I'm a divine soul sorcerer, so that's like
I'm a
he's
divine
also a
war.
divine soul. He's
It's all good.
like God, there is something like, yeah.
I mean, he did say he was religious. So.
He is religious. He's a very religious man. He's a cleric with no cleric levels. That is my perfect way to describe Preacher. He is a cleric with no cleric levels. He is a divine soul sorcerer and lord bard.
Yeah.
So, what's up with that?
What's up with what?
No, we all saw it.
The glowing thing. You're divinely talented.
Can we get somewhere maybe a little private?
Well, we're in the woods, darling. Where else would you want to go?
Oh yeah, well you were still at the exit. B.
Should we get on the
We haven't got on the horse yet.
Yeah, let's grab some.
Yeah, if you really,
What's
really,
Jet's
really,
idea?
really want to,
Well, aren't you just a cute little fuck?
to Jet things. Jet really hates them. No,
Telepathic super dragon of some kind.
Can't even do like 1 or 2 words.
It's like basic communications and speech, but yeah,
Every day is a name.
No.
I know I'm not going to say to Jet, I'm straight to say to all of you when you get out.
I'm gonna do a little.
You get onto the cart and start to ride the cart out into the woods. I'm going to take a little break.
Oh.
I really want to get Jet's version of the story.
Jet version of the
It'd be
breakdown.
so cute. Richard, friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Take a break. See you all very shortly. We'll be back in a minute.
Right. Or a different value of time. We know.
That's fine. Give us spell.
They've got giant hands.
And we're back. Thank you very much for waiting for us whilst we enjoy time. Right? We are back and in full force as we were before. We pick up exactly where we left off with you all on the cart and Unicorn Henry, who is helping you travel deeper into the seething land. You have left the abbey and have started to head east towards quite a large and mystical forest. You have been joined by a rather strange birdman known as Preacher, who has swapped places with Simon. And Simon has gone to terrorize the Monday crew for a few episodes. You get logical Preacher for a few episodes, and they get chaotic Simon.
That's what
for
we
a
need. We need a little logic in it.
Monday crew. They've swapped places. So they've got illogical and chaotic Simon for a couple of episodes, and you've got logical and not chaotic Preacher.
Not seriously, kids, but in character for that fight, there's going to be several targets on that. For killing Ruby, and for all the other
They killed him.
They did. Monday crew killed Ruby before this campaign even at the start.
Ruby dead.
In the future.
I'm going to telepath to link their time
Yeah, it works.
and just go keep it to yourself,
Okay.
but at any opportunity, steal anything they've got to bring home.
Okay.
Very good deed.
I love the thought that Simon's just saying, okay, about.
Yeah, 100%.
People like-
100% he is. 100% he is saying.
Okay, I'll steal from them.
No, he's a bit more discreet than
Yeah.
that. He's like, okay, I can do that for sure, boss, absolutely. Anything else? What's on with these weirdos?
Find out their weaknesses.
Yes.
No, I'll try.
Oh, yeah.
I'll try. They seem very powerful.
Been a powerful once too.
Yeah, there is that. But then, yeah, we cut back to you all being on the cart with Preacher there before you all, and it's just like, well, I guess
Do it. So
probably owe you all a bit of an explanation then. It's probably better if I just show you that he takes off the eye patch.
Oh,
I know, you suspect it to be like a disgustingly gnarled eye underneath there, but instead it is just this golden orb inside his head that
oh.
just sits in the eye socket. It moves whenever it moves as well.
mine and mine.
Gift, I guess. When I was a very young man,
So the mine.
very young now, I got in a bit of a fight with a very strong Goliath gentleman, Lawrence. He cut out my eye, tried to feed it to me,
So brown is taking green.
and then a few days later I prayed for sight of a different kind from the goddess Avandra, and he blessed me with that sight, and he like taps the glass eye in his skull. This has allowed me to do quite a lot on my adventures. I can't really thank Avandra enough for it.
What does it let you do?
I'm going
A lot of
to-
things, to be honest. I can cast certain spells that I wasn't able to cast before. I have a deep connection with my bardic abilities, as it were. It's much like Evanora, who can re-roll his bardic inspiration,
We're not.
but it uses the eye.
I will have a look.
And it allows me to occasionally get visions from Avandra herself.
Is it Avandra?
Avandra, yes. The goddess of fates and change, as it were.
Avandra Holly.
Not a name I recognize. I don't think she has a last name. Do gods have last names?
No. Maybe.
So it's like
Maybe they don't have the same last name.
Some of them do.
Who?
I do have
Some of them do.
Some of them. I guess some.
Odinson.
Yeah.
Monica.
It is mine.
Well, no, my friend
Maybe her name
Shattering.
is Monica.
He puts the eye patch back on at this point. My friend Shattering, he's a paladin for so
I think that
So it's like an upgrade.
yeah, of sorts.
I wonder if I can get it.
I mean, you have to lose time.
you want a title, not a title.
Just in this one
You want to be Rowan, Ranger of. That was you to inspire nice.
I'm just gonna make an intelligence roll. Now that Simon guy, I don't suppose he had a missing eye as well.
A lot of people missing. I don't
Under very different me.
I'm very different means. Maybe that's why we've stopped places of sorts there. How
Feywild's being a bit weird.
Yeah, Feywild, I really don't like it here, to be honest.
Maybe you can ask to see the Queen.
Never been very good with royalty.
Be very impressed by the village sheriff from inside your school. You could show her your talent.
I don't really like to show it to people, to be honest. I mean, you all have questioned me about it, and it's close, so...
If it's a gift, though, the gift of the vision you and cards you may have given from it, maybe make it entice Queen Titania.
Tanya. No, that, I mean, that's now the Sealy Queen's name. That's now the Sealy Queen's name.
Shakespeare.
That's now the Sealy Queen's name, Tanya.
Sorry.
Titania.
Yeah.
The
Titania.
time,
The Tanya.
Tanya.
Titania.
Tanya.
Titania.
Tanya. D-E-T-A-N-Y.
What?
Y-A, yeah, Tanya.
Venora, if people see his eye, they might want to try and take it because it does look like an object in a bird's skull.
Yeah.
Fairly easily removable.
A lot
Let's make
of
shiny things.
a lot of people have tried to rip it out of my skull a few times.
We shall endeavour that wouldn't happen to you, big picture.
You ain't got none of you got sticky fingers, right?
Hey,
At this point, I'm
pointed
also
at
going to
you.
remind you that Evanora has got several items on her that you've not identified. The necklace,
yeah.
the diamond necklace, the mirror,
Fuck did they come from? Where did you steal
the hang.
these?
The hang. The episode where you two weren't here.
Oh, fucking hell.
if you tell me what you've got, I'll stick in the back of the thing.
Oh, yeah. I've got a quick study as well.
Wait, was this from when you sold the goblins into slavery?
I did not steal the goblins into slavery. I liberated them
Into servitude.
Into slavery.
into a warm home now.
Into
Into,
slavery.
into the professional job market.
Into slavery.
Make sure the goblins are returned to their estate.
No,
Fair.
Wait, you
God,
think goblins in
I
their natural states are slaves?
I promise.
No, their natural state is
if you
freedom.
promise
They're
me
slaves
don't,
now.
I'll never.
Yes, she just said she
Return
returned them
them
to a
to
natural
when we
slave.
come back, we will
Oh,
return
we
them to
will.
their natural state, yeah.
Filled with a wish.
Wait, what did just happen? Are you capable of wishing?
Well,
I believe.
if I really concentrate. Back in the day, I was full of wishes. I was granting wishes left, right, and centre, but not anymore, sadly. Not since the
Lightfall.
Nightfall. That's what people are calling it. It's still kind of new for me as well. Again, I'm from your time, our time. Pre-Lightfall. Pre-Lightfall. Thanks, peace.
Time question.
I do miss First Dawn. Fucking lovely city.
I preferred it when it was not just flashes, it was quite a humble town back in the day.
You've been there a while. Let me
It's
see.
covered in pulp and castle.
I really do like stiff drink. Now, when Preacher says he really likes a stiff drink, you now remember where you've seen Preacher before down the horizon.
But he doesn't know who I
He
am.
doesn't know who you are, but you recognise him now.
Oh,
Yeah. Seems like for better or for worse, I'm stuck with you all for a little bit, so might as well make the most of it. I don't suppose any of you have anything that you need identified. I'm quite good at that sort of thing.
Gently brushed my décolleté. And it just reveal what was it? It was a
So
diamond
it was
necklace.
the diamond necklace, the hand mirror, and the weird black metal rod from the Scarlet Canyon
yeah.
that you stole from Lavernian,
That's good.
the canonically horny guy.
You will have talked about the name, yeah.
It's an I have a collection for a reason. Yes.
You need the
I can-
feet in the house.
Yeah, if there was a klepto feet, Eleonora just has it.
Purely for research purposes.
Yeah,
You
so
know,
it's-
you've seen my collection. They go behind the glass magical barriers, and they're very rarely used.
I'm glad that I broke.
Can I have a look at that
And
black rock?
you've
Did we go back to episode like
Never after late, right?
or you were like
Yeah.
I just realised I've still got plasma and fragment.
Taking
Yeah,
it
you
for
do.
I need to look
research
at my
purposes.
properly.
We must be preserved.
I'll say
Well,
that
I
next time.
more need to work on how to make them.
Oh, you want to like, reverse it.
So at the moment, I've only got 3 of each of them.
Rock.
I've got the hammer.
So, frag grenades would be easy enough to reverse.
Plasma.
Yeah, it's like
Laura's modeling the black rock found.
it's got a candy.
You pull in now for just 5 easy payments.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this big, maybe like that big.
Yeah. What did you do?
Yeah, the
But
very
if it
large.
doesn't have a
A
flare
certain
No, it doesn't have a pointed head. It's just like a flat.
It doesn't.
it doesn't have a flared base.
No, it's just completely cylindrical.
Never put anything in here.
like a wood.
Would you like me to have a look at that?
You
Take it off you.
units.
Like,
And not only that,
has to wince for a second as he watched the golden eye shine again as he looked at it.
+1 on
Very interesting. This is some sort of key or some kind. I can't super tell.
Anyway, no?
It's weird. But I've never really seen a identification look like this before. It's giving me all signs of readouts. It's saying that it's a sword, it's saying that it's a key, it's saying it has to be bound to someone.
Yeah, exactly. Another
What is a sword and also a key?
is yeah.
It's a pen.
Possibly.
When you healed, you used it.
I think it's a sword and a key, to be honest.
Use it. Bind to it. Bind to it.
Yeah, sure.
Playing with it.
You play with it, so it doesn't do anything. There are clearly like switches on it in a way.
Can
like, activate certain things.
Arcana?
Yeah, you make Arcana check.
Mine will not be.
I think if you, for any of you to use it, you have to bind to it.
Bind how?
And
Done.
My bad. Well, you would have to attune to it, but then after you
22.
attune to it, only you would be able to use it.
16 plus 7.
24.
24? What
20.
what are those? Both of your Arcana?
23.
Yeah. I mean, this is some sort of sword, absolutely.
Got
But
it.
it has-
My kind of brain and your kind of brain, we're both looking at this. It's a sword, it's a key.
Yeah, it's sword, it's a key, it's both.
I think
The primary use of it is a sword, but it has some sort of secondary use as a key of some
May
kind.
you reroll the red.
Let's check
It
how
is
many
not
people my two.
Oh, I've never seen a sword.
It's almost a lightsaber.
I'm
Almost
attuned
a
to
lightsaber.
3 things. So I can
It's
attune
that's
to more.
so
It's an energy sword. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I thought I thought it was. I thought it was.
I'm not going to lie, but I'm
Yeah,
really
you
like
got it like that,
Yeah.
off.
I thought you.
It's a little bit sleek, it's a little bit cool, and it's also a weapon, and it's also functional, and it's making Garn really.
Form and function.
How
Really
magical
like
is it?
Very much.
It
Like,
look magical.
Gone. It's very magical.
I'm
And
very.
very mysterious. Yes, you are very magical, but it's a little bit too magical, I think. for
I
someone
can
who can't
technically, I can like attune to
Gone.
other things. Can't
yeah, you've got the extra two slots.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, I'm gonna tell you now, above table, because preachers tried to say it as well, whoever attunes to this weapon, you are then the only person that can use it.
Well, we'll keep that down safe for another day.
Fair enough, I've told you as much information about it as I can glean.
I don't
I'm
mind
to find
tuning
someone
to it.
worthy. I
I
will
don't-
choose
I
someone.
don't mind attuning to it on this journey that we're taking, and then
Yeah, it only takes an hour
and then
to
we
attune
can
to it.
let you know more about it.
Once you attune,
You can
it's
have
yours
you can
forever.
have the energy sword in one and the knuckle dusters in the other, just like.
I thought
Just,
you hated magic.
So when
Uh-huh.
I don't like using magic, but I already have a
That's
couple
more technological.
It
So-
is more
This is-
technological.
this
is-
It's definitely not a fight.
Okay, if we're having this conversation, let's have this conversation in character.
I've already gone.
Okay, sorry.
No, already got it.
So is this growth for you then? You'd sort of kind of come into.
Pretty sure
I
kicks
already-
back, pulls out a pipe out of his pocket, lights it.
I already have a
Good
few
stuff.
magical
Pull
objects,
out space.
and the magic is very functional, and the magic is very easy to work out what it's going to do. I don't want spells and projectiles because
So that's 5.
That's four. I only do that.
And I don't want to be altering people's brains or decisions with magic. But if it's a usable item with a magical boost,
So it's stacked in a way.
and if I know that it's going to be a key or it's going to be a sword or it's going to be both, then it's like my dimension door. It's like the boots. It's like my braces. It's like my stuff.
If I roll below a 10, God, it's not good. If I roll above a 10, I will have to. I'm
I'm going to counter, which is not really a thing.
I was going to say that as preacher, I'm going to add a bardic inspiration to that roll, so that you now must add a d12 to that as well.
Which one's a d12?
The big one that looks almost like a d12.
Fine, I did. It's good.
There it is, yeah.
So 9 plus.
Did I get it?
Yeah.
I give it to Garland back in the
In your hands, you now hold this cylindrical, about this wide, about that big metal rod in your hands. And there is this like strange vibrational energy that
You
comes
must learn all about
Gonna
it.
switch it on while looking directly down.
stab in the face with the energy sword.
And tell me
At the end of gone.
I,
He'd live.
Okay.
It would hurt. He'd live.
Yeah, not much space in there.
You do that, and an hour passes with the energy sword pressed against your head. And there is this strange sensation that washes over guard when you look at with this sword. You see the lives of the people that have attuned to this sword before you. There was not all of them, but a brief history. There was Vernius, the canonically horny guy from the Red versus Blue teams. Then it goes back to some like elf prince that has this sword here in the Feywild. It goes back further and further again to the crafting of this sword in Asgard.
Guardian weapon.
But you see, he's got 2 Asgardian weapons now.
But it's the sword.
Because Heimdall.
Oh, well, the sword's Heimdall. You've got
Um,
you're collecting as Guardian weapons.
But you see the sword in its full form. The energy, the metal rod is just where you hold it, and then it is a blade made of pure blue energy. With like it's that energy sword from Head. Joe, if you want to get, I was going to say, Joe, if you want to get a
I'm
picture.
doing it now. Already on it. That's it. You hold it there.
Hold it in the middle.
Hold it like this.
Very like dabbing weapon.
well, that makes sense, seeing as, you know, Garn's gauntlets.
And you hold it like a claw, like
Yeah.
that. So like
Very much
I'm
stabbing
looking at
weapon.
Garn thinking, I wonder how far
Like an
Garn's
extended
family
claw,
tree
but-
goes back.
But you can also see how it would be used as a key. Because of the shape, you can absolutely see how it's used as a key.
Blue King.
Do you want
Don't start with that. Don't start with the blue key, red key, yellow key, because I will put more
I
in.
was just saying Blue King
Oh,
because
okay.
it sounds a little bit like.
do you verbally wonder how far my family heritage is back?
No, this is a thought that she has for herself. It's a knowing that
It's not necessarily family history, it's just the history of the blade itself.
Oh no, no, so I was wondering if there's a
Lineage there.
even a small percentage.
Maybe.
You're not.
Garn is as aware as I am.
Yeah, Garn is believe me. I'm just standing behind Garn. Yeah.
So,
That's the vision fades.
yeah.
And the sword then ignites fully, and you can all see the flame. Yeah.
it has a hum to it.
It does have like a very noticeable.
That's pretty cool.
I whacked my blue wand against it to see if I'm not.
Yeah, absolutely does.
It's
The
almost like a tuning fork.
sword doesn't change. The note of the sword doesn't change, but your flute will change the note of the sword.
It's almost like a tuning fork, wouldn't you say? Pete? You need one of these to get that.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Well, we've got an option to get you here.
Whilst that hour was
Yeah,
happening
you
as
do
well,
that.
sorry.
Which is just back into the.
I do have-
Whilst that hour was happening, I rolled Arcana for the hammer to be able to look at the ammo.
Okay, I like
And I
that.
rolled a 19 on that. Well,
Very good.
12 plus 7.
Very good. With a 19 on Arcana, you definitely would be able to re-engineer more ammo for the hammer, but you're going to need black powder.
Yeah.
You're going to need a lot more black powder.
Yeah.
And shells. You're going to need like stuff to store the black powder in to make the missiles, but you can absolutely make more ammo for the hammer. The rocket launcher you found last time.
Preacher, have a look at this thing as well, and I want to see what the magic is.
Oh, that's not magical in any way, but those. With the diamonds on it, real, very real. There's 5 diamonds that I can see right there. The 3 of them, those are like, sorry. 2 of those diamonds are at least worth 1,000 gold. One of those diamonds is worth 500, and the other 2 are worth 300.
Ooh, and I put this necklace away. Down your
Very valuable.
And
Very
last but not
valuable.
least, this beautiful hand mirror, and I just share the mirrors.
It's just the black mirror. I don't like that at all.
Oh dear.
Sure, I can give it a look over. Casts the identify spell.
But to be fair,
This
speeds up
is
a
a very, very odd mirror.
Um,
This is called it wouldn't be a magnificent
This
mirror
kind of
because
thing
there's already
is
a
round.
magnificent mansion. It'd be M or something else. This is a malignant mirror.
So it is just like
You ask it questions,
it does speed up. So
but you've got to
Yeah,
make the
not-
questions rhyme.
obviously one is
So mirror, mirror in my hand, who's the greatest in the land? And then you watch as the mirror lights up with white energy because it was black before. It turns white, and you see this face appear in the mirror.
So it's a bit of
Greatest in all the land, there is no creature I can stand. And that is all it says.
Oh, he's a cryptic one.
And then the face on the mirror vanishes as the mirror turns black again.
Oh, this is perfect for you as the bard.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna like the rhyme to get
Oh,
to make
yeah.
this one.
You have to ask it questions in rhyme, and it has to respond in rhyme.
Oh, this is gonna be fun for you as well.
It's going to be difficult for me, but I'll figure it out. I think you can use this thing a couple times a day before it needs to recharge. So
Listen
3
here.
times. I've used it once there.
Listen here.
You've got to hold it.
Oh, can I?
Do it ever know that you let Rowan ask the mirror question?
Listen here. Tickle my humor. Are you able to see into the future?
That's a bit of a half rhyme, but I will allow it.
Half rhyme is
I will allow it.
Yeah, and I just also asked that all she asked. Can I just point out,
will
all she asked is, can you see into the future, not what is the future?
I can ask her another time. We're checking out the.
Let me think of the response.
Preparation. When you take a test, I'll search your deck for
Bro, no.
No, he can't because the mirror can.
no more rhymes. We've got one more left.
And you're like, well, wouldn't like
I'm so
to
sorry. Oh no, I wasted it.
Of course I can.
sparing power.
Uh,
You basically build up from
I'm trying to think. Rhyming is hard on the spot.
You made this for yourself.
Yeah, of course I
You've given
can.
them
A simple plan.
3 times a day. I feel we need to get the most out of this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Talk to
I
your
realised someone said that it's the second of the day.
For
I
me,
feel bad.
talk to your DM.
Everything.
If you're going to answer your... If you're gonna
Yeah. All he says is, "Of course I can." It's a simple plan.
I've got. Who's got Mega?
Yeah.
Once again, face
But
vanishes.
you know.
No, sorry. I should specifically say
Dinner with
start
dinner.
with mirror.
Incredible.
Aw.
That's another specificity of it. You've got to start it with mirror and ask it a question in rhyme.
Oh, okay, we'll ask him one. What should we ask the mirror? One last thing. And then, because he's going to do 3 times a day.
Yeah, you're.
What should we ask them? What should we ask?
What does
What
the
do we need to
between
know?
what?
Well, no. Mirror, mirror in my hand, as we journey through this land, we meet a
You
queen
did
far
that
and fair
meditation.
to get a breath of fresh
Yeah,
air.
that's
Nice.
Very nice. Very
That's
nice.
not the question. That's the beginning.
I know. I love it. It's still great.
So first is big,
May it be trick or may it be
and then
fickle.
it's you, and then it's.
Hand it over to you.
I know,
You're a tickle.
First.
May it be fickle or may it be fair. No, maybe pickle or maybe.
Maybe fair or maybe pickle. How do we get out of this pickle?
Ah, maybe fair, maybe pickle. How do we get out of this pickle?
Oh, it is meant to be that.
I know you can't.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now I've
so
got-
well. It's
now I've
right
got-
horse drawing. Terrible.
Now I've got to think for a second as well.
This was a pretty bad.
Amazing reference. I like
I'm
that.
not doing
We're gonna
right.
have to get into.
Can you do it in a 90s style Pokemon mum?
No, I've got it. I've got it. No, I've already got it. Got
Come on
it.
then.
The seedy queen no longer breeds. Her essence lives within the trees.
Nice.
Thank you.
So we just got a fucking.
Well, we don't know yet. We don't know yet, but
We've got a Luigi's Mansion at the
We
tree.
just.
My favourite game.
very happy.
Love that
Very
game. So good.
close to
The
see.
entire trip.
You're getting there. You're on your way there.
Yeah.
You have been on the road now for a few hours. You have gone into quite a large forest at this point. There are trees. You can have a short rest if you like. You can also have a long rest if you would like.
Oh, a long rest.
If you would like to have a long rest, then you may have a break for a minute.
What is the statistics of my brand new not lightsaber?
So the energy sword, the statistics of the energy sword, it is a long sword.
Oh. I've got
Custom made it.
It should just be like martial weapon, regular long sword.
Oh, yeah, you can.
It'll be a cost, yeah, you'll have to custom.
making.
Get my
So I've chosen weapon. I've chosen magic.
You get the mirror, you stack as well. You get long rest.
Yeah,
6 rounds.
I've got
Let's go.
as long as we
Really
don't
got to
use
think.
one. As long as we don't use one, I'm
and
good.
then you move up.
I'm trying to keep one for the day.
I appreciate that.
Just as a fail safe.
Also to help my brain, like not have to think in rhyme.
I'm not doing right.
I'm really
That's
bad
what
at it.
that's
I
what I'm
really
thinking about.
like.
What can the rhyme
Feel
be?
the rhythm.
Really
Feel
listen.
the rhyme. I'm unsure what is
Yeah.
the time.
But,
It's 6 a.m. Look at the sun.
Having the rhyme done.
Yeah.
I will.
It's 6 a.m. Let me say it again. It's 6 a.m.
I thought of this item a while ago, and I was just like, I'm really going to regret giving this to you all, but it's such a good item that I can't not.
Anything that
You
makes
gave
me
it
a
to
bit
the
like.
wrong.
You none of you have to attune to it to use the malignant mirror. You can
That's
just
what I'm
noise it around,
We're
and ask
gonna
your questions.
Keep, at least if we can keep one question a day.
I was gonna say that's
we
me
can
done.
keep one a day just as an emergency.
You've always got that emergency question. So the stats
Okay.
for the energy sword,
Okay.
they are a long sword, plus 3 weapon,
Room helper.
plus 3 to attack, plus 3 to
Even
damage.
digitally, we'd be able to.
Base damage is 3d12, because I like 3d12.
That is. That's weapon.
But also, any ones rolled with this weapon whilst doing damage are rerolled.
Hammer
Like a hammer,
throw.
looks like a hammer.
Nice.
It's almost like the energy weapons you got from Earth, and better at doing damage than regular weapons.
Is it
You know I'm going to do a hammer time.
with the type of damage? Is it melee damage?
It's forced.
I mean, I'm turning that out.
I'm going to have to do it. It's hammer time. It's time. Just go.
Yeah, three.
But yeah, again, you all start to head on throughout the forest. I'm going to say that you take shifts to watch each other sleep, and eventually you all.
And I take the last 4 hours because I've got ring of sustenance. And I only need 4 hours.
All of you get long rest and awake in the morning. Who would like to roll a d20 for me?
One round.
Chloe's already done it. An 8. 8 is not great.
No.
We have
That's it.
It's not great. So, I mean,
Rhyme the
you're
rest
not-
of it.
you
Rhyme
are-
the rest of it.
8 is not great. Let's see what you hate. You aren't allowed to use inspiration tokens on those d20 rolls. That's just a personal thing that I
It's an
have.
event. It's an
It's an
event.
event. It is. With an 8, The weather begins to turn a little darker as storm clouds begin to appear above the sky. And however long it was going to take you to get to your destination is now going to take a little bit longer.
No, that's a different game entirely.
What? No, go on.
I don't know if anyone here will understand. I was about to ask
So
you
that's-
for look.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, that is not a situation where you're asked to do it in. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe there'll be other situations that you might be able to push your luck in, but not this time.
Do you know what we're up to?
I think so, but
Call
I
of
can't.
Cthulhu.
Yeah.
What's equipment?
Yeah, I think the weather change doesn't spook me, but it's very much like
Mm.
bad weather
Yeah.
in the Sealy Court is a bad one.
There is
Exactly,
a line
exactly.
right there.
Bad weather here in the Sealy Lands is not great. But
Somebody's not happy.
as
For
you,
our plan.
Do that when I need you to.
as you continue onto into the Sealy Lands, there is a strange sense that you are being watched. I would like everybody to make a perception check for me. I will also make one for Preacher.
You're high or low on your at the moment?
Perception.
That was incredible, Preacher.
2 points.
Perception.
16.
16.
16? 16?
Roll this.
What did you get?
My passive is 16 anyway.
10.
Total.
How did you get a 10 with plus 10?
5 plus 5.
Oh, okay. I thought you had a plus 10, so I rolled a 0.
No,
I was like, how did you do
No,
that?
that was 20.
No, we'll say with a plus 10. I mean, 10, you don't necessarily. I mean, if you feel like you want to be wrong,
The sea for me.
4. Go ahead and say it.
I rolled a 7, but I do have a passive 14.
The passive of 14 will help.
Yeah, you
But
can be
this
less.
is an active one. 15, 16, 16. Are you re-rolling? Sticking with the
That
10.
is not that.
Well, thankfully, I rolled
Do
4.
Oh, right.
So everyone except for Valkus notices this. Valkus is worried. His best boy is gone. His little buddy is gone. And there's
He's
been
watching the puddles go by.
been temporarily replaced.
He's got his head hanging out, his head like
And
this,
indeed,
leaning on the side. He's
not
watching
here
the
for
puddles
it.
go
But whenever
by.
you ask him to do something, Simon still does it in the real, back on camera.
Plus one to your
Um,
to your hand.
Yeah, of course he is. It's Simon. Every one of you don't, apart from Valkus, all of you notice this. There is a figure or a shape within the trees that keep moving between the trees very quickly.
Well, the mirror sheds all
Possibly.
Can I?
I'm assuming we're all on high alert.
Yeah, if you
What
want to
about boots?
come. Yeah, absolutely.
And my big rabbit. See, it looks proper natural.
It's effortless for Rowan to climb up the tree.
Yeah.
Can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please, though?
Oh!
I'm guessing that was 1.
That was a 4.
I thought it was a
Would
1,
you
it looked
call
like a
it
1.
actually?
Yes.
Well, it's your lucky number, I guess.
4!
Yeah. Dexterity, what? Saving.
Saving throw, yeah.
9.
9. With a 9, you feel this invisible force shove you out of the tree as a very large cat appears in the tree with a very large smile across its face. And it's like the head twists in all directions. And it's just like, well, who are you all?
Yeah,
Here
that's-
in the silly land.
Just me up in the tree, then.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Really spell.
I asked you that.
I asked you second.
I asked you that.
And I asked you second.
Seems like I'm going to get nowhere with this. I'm Chesh.
Sad day.
Name, Chef.
Why did I go to
Sounds
Pleasure.
treacherous.
Pleasure. Oh, I wouldn't dare, Evan Nora. Wouldn't dare.
Curiosity didn't seem to be just.
Not most of my lines, but a few of them anyway.
They're pretty shit. They are pretty
Because
shit.
he's a
But
wizard.
the one I'm most scared
Because he's a wizard.
It's bad weather. Are you to cause this, Chesh?
is
Me? No, I've never had control over the weather.
Well, you know who it has.
Maybe I do.
Can I take a closer look at Cheshire?
He's a big purple cat.
Big purple cat.
It's the Cheshire cat from Alice.
Yeah.
Of course.
Roman would know that.
No, Rowan doesn't know that. But this is a big purple cat. He's got like a big raccoon's tail. He doesn't have a cat's tail. He's got a raccoon tail.
Oh, it's turning up again.
What's that?
Did to it.
But yeah, no. He's got like this
Oh,
big,
you're on
almost painted smile across his face.
What are you doing around the trees, Sophie?
Oh, I live here.
Well,
Oh.
I like
Very nice. Humble home for myself. Up in the trees.
Are you like to someone own you or something?
Oh, me. Come now. I'm a free spirit.
Me too.
Lovely, lovely. We'll get on. Oh, you go to fist bump with the cat? Doesn't really get what it is.
Don't touch him,
No,
baby.
he fully cabbages you. Like, you go to fist bump him and he does that. Like, fully cabbages.
yes, but
Cat with opposable thumbs.
Cat with opposable thumbs as well, yeah.
Randell would hate them. Cravendell would hate
The
them.
worst type of cat. Well, what brings you on here to the city?
We
I
are
just,
here.
I don't think I can hear this.
Which you say?
We request an audience with Henry.
So when you're
Ah, Her Majesty. Good luck with that. And just vanishes into thin air.
She'll know we're here.
He's gone.
He's ran straight back to her.
I'll come back down the tree.
Yeah, you come back down the tree, join everybody in the cart
Well,
again.
at least he didn't hurt me. It's just light.
Whilst we're in the woods and things being spooky, can I do like a nature check on the tree?
Absolutely, you can make an nature check.
Would anyone like to help me?
That's what I'm not confident.
Intent, not
Natural 20, baby. 25.
But wow.
I'm going to go this one. Hold on.
With a 26,
Thank you, though.
My luck has been
Evanora.
transferred.
Yeah, with a 26, Evanora, you immediately understand that something is very wrong here in the land. And you hear like faint whispering from the trees themselves, like. Jet can hear. Which is weird because Jet couldn't hear the plants speaking outside the abbey, but he hears this.
With
Something wrong.
with Jet's assistance,
Pretty
can we
voice.
kind of try and get some more information? Can we try and somehow try and like
I don't think
filter the voices that we hear so we can kind of
It's
more
all the
close?
same voice. It's all the
That's what I
same
thought,
voice.
and it's the action part.
Can we get a
You want to make an insight check?
I don't know if it's a conversation or if it's a plea that I can hear an SOS.
It's a play. But if you would like to make an insight check to possibly glean more information, go for it.
Okay.
Bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. What's
and
five?
guidelines still apply to you.
Possibly 12.
Plus
Is
D12.
there any animals?
Yeah, loads. Unlike when you saw animals in the unseen plains, though, all the animals here look kind of normal. You see a regular bunny jump over the field. A deer runs past. Even the zebra. actually.
28.
Which one's inside again?
D20 plus insight, which is underneath your wisdom. Thank you.
I'll get this one for Jack.
I give him advantage though, because yeah,
That's one.
good job I said advantage.
And 18, 19.
Yeah, 19
Wow.
insight from Jet. Incredible.
I'm not going to speak with animals.
Well, here's the thing: is that Jet is telepathically giving you the information that he's hearing from the trees, and you know this voice. It's the voice of the Sealy Queen.
If you end your turn on a
She's in
fight
trouble.
game,
Your Majesty's in trouble.
I'll get
Your Majesty.
game blue.
Your Majesty, where are you?
There is no response.
Well,
But if Jet can hear, can Jet follow the voice?
Jet could respond. Yeah.
that's
Ooh.
Whether or not the Sealy Queen will hear Jet is a different question, but the Jet could respond easily.
Could I?
Yeah.
Has the magic mirror been set?
The magic mirror.
No. Delivery set along with
Every day. Every day. You
Okay,
have charges of it every day.
Okay. Mirror, mirror of
Got hold the mirror. Everyone has the mirror.
mirror, mirror. Knower of things unseen. Where is the sea?
Ah.
I was going to do
The Sealy Queen is all around. Her essence fused with the fairy ground.
I
Again, you hear the same voices, the same voice of the
I
Sealy
try and
Queen.
can I just because with my study, my keen sight, very observant. Could I just try and pale just a glimmer of where, like north, west, south,
East. Further east into the Sealy land.
Yeah, it's still like trying to get the response out.
Yeah, Jet, friend, queen, in trouble, help. I'm actually gonna
it's like a big
background. Jet does get a response. None of you hear this except for Jet. Little creature,
You do own
I
the
request your aid. Come to the Sealy Palace and find me.
Yeah, you've done your actions, so that is like you done.
Being given orders to find Palace. Right, hop on, Henry. Let's go.
Do you think it's complicated?
Make sure we're all very well dressed before we enter the palace.
I'll put
Back on.
But yeah.
Put your fineries back on from your backpacks, everybody. We can't be walking in looking like this.
Preacher casts disguise self on himself and is now wearing a three-piece suit.
I know.
I was just also doing Jet. I don't know. You do Jet, but I also do Jet. It's quite funny.
It's a collaborative
It's a
process.
collaborative effort here.
And they go.
Yeah, we're like Timmy and Tommy in Animal Crossing.
I
I
know.
like the slap.
You all look.
Yeah.
Yes, friend.
Have you ever heard of anyone being trapped in trees or
Well, not just the trees.
Wait, what?
not
wait,
just
And the room being
Only-
in a very
Do you know something that might have caused that, or is that like an attack someone's done?
I believe the only person strong enough to attack the Sealy Queen is the unsealy king.
What if instead of
Evanora has hit the
fate,
nail on the head there quite well.
what did you say?
King.
The only one that's able to attack so Sealy
Got a name
Queen
for him?
is actually only Sealy.
Carol!
It's more fun when I don't roll the letter
I've never
dice.
seen this dice.
It's good, isn't it?
What's that?
Is it a B?
M?
M?
Or is it, I know,
Oh
is it
yeah,
Jack?
if you'll go.
Is
What's on
it
top?
J.
What's on top? Let me see.
Oh, it's
It's
J.
J. Yeah, it's J.
That's a
A
whole
female name or a male name?
Yeah, it still rolls well though.
been chilling it.
What
No,
is it? A female name?
didn't
King.
microwave.
Jeremiah.
Like, sound very fairy though.
I quite like it though, because he's
You are the
unsealy.
DM.
He's unsealy, so a little bit of a shift there.
Jeremiah's got a
Then Nathan. So we have, I've forgotten the name of the unsealy queen. So yeah, so we got D'Tanya, and Jeremiah.
King Jerry.
King Jerry, yeah.
King
You know what? Actually, yeah, he probably would go by King Jerry more.
Darling, it's me, King Jerry.
King Jerry.
King
Jesus.
What's a king of the
But
unsealy?
well, you would also know that King Jerry obviously has his own wife and queen. D'Tanya has her own husband.
Please can the husband be called LeSean?
Maybe. Maybe.
No, LeSean.
Sean and D'Tanya. You have to write these down. actually. Don't normally do it, but it's good. Makes sense.
So, I think Eleanor deduces that it's definitely something like King Jeremiah.
I know, I'm actually.
It's very like him. He's a king of chaos. He always trying to do something to the power in the Sealy Queen. But he always fails to remember he had to coexist. One cannot survive without the other. And if Queen D'Tanya is detained,
You don't have inspiration right now.
well, we must have an escape.
I'm going to put my hand in the grass and
Touch the grass with me, Valkus. Touch the grass with me.
Everybody go outside and touch grass.
Touch grass, quick, Valkus. Touch this grass.
cast message and just going, we're on our way.
There is no response.
I don't know if this will get through, but just know help.
They like you.
So if Evanora, if they are two sides of the same coin, if the king did this to the queen, would that not have done something to the king as well?
Possible.
Well, magic is all about giving and taking. If he's just taken
I think
something
it's all in.
and she's given something, that's what she's been given. It's fate. No chance of her
Grant doesn't
retaliating.
think Grant thinks you're bullshitting right now. Grant thinks you're waffling because you don't know the answer. So do I.
That's my character this whole campaign.
But he's only just picked up. Only just occurred to him that maybe you actually don't know everything.
Everybody
I
back on
thought
the...
knows everything.
I dance my way through life.
Huh?
I didn't hear what he said.
I said I'm wrong with one knows everything. Some point I'm jumping out.
Something tells me that the world itself will explain everything.
Yeah!
Nature itself.
Nature itself. I mean, you all continue on the cart ride through the forest. The weather begins to get a little nicer as you actually get into the proper Sealy lands. But you will have to continue traveling until you can find where the palace is. It is several weeks into Sealy lands. You also have another lead to follow once you are here in the Sealy lands as well. Your book.
Ooh.
Not Simon.
Preacher. No, fuck, that's weird then.
Simon like
Simon just Simon's head just suddenly appeared in his
Where the
mouth,
beat
like in his mouth. So like Simon was like,
Preacher.
yeah.
Maybe I should just tell you my real name. Kessia.
Kessia.
Yes, it's a girl's name.
Beautiful name. I like it. You little Kess.
Kes, yeah, it's a girl's
Why
name.
don't you speak it?
Kecia.
Well, I don't want to give you a kiss. But
I don't want to give you a kiss.
Simon can't.
Yeah,
Do you,
my
do you wake up in
parents-
the morning feeling like you did it?
No, who's that?
Kesha.
No.
Okay.
It's just in case
I keep
you're-
wiping my teeth with the fire jacket.
What business is starving? It's starving revelation for
What's my
me.
beef with the
Right,
butt
Keep
jacket?
on that, it's starving us all out.
My book is round.
This might be me being unworldly, but can you fly?
Yeah, of course it can fly. And he just kicks off out of the cart and just flies 50 feet in the air with it.
Go on without looking up, so for the space he was just talking to, would you mind flying?
Yeah, absolutely. Preacher can
He's
that.
talking to me after Image has been left behind.
dark cloud,
His style.
He's just basically
Well done,
trying
John.
to mid-sentence, so he's like,
Also,
you could do that?
well done, Gon. You just found Preacher's use for the Monday crew either. He is their scout. Because he can fly. I will make a perception check for Preacher. That's pretty poor for him, but not too bad.
Yeah. But then I can.
With his incredible perception of plus 11, he gets an 18.
What?
Yeah, he's a bird man.
And he's got a golden eye.
He's got an eye missing, yet his perception is
We've
unbelievable.
got magic eye, and
He's got
it's
dramatic
things
irony.
they shouldn't see.
Yeah,
So
exactly. His perception is ungodly.
Pretty useful.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're fine.
Tell us the Monday crew.
Not fine.
They hate him.
All that happens is.
They really don't like Preacher.
I'm not a fan.
because, like,
I
he
bet
just
you already
knows a
met
lot.
Simon when Simon comes
They
in.
met him now. Because they met him on Monday.
You don't
Oh,
get
happy.
3
No, they can't. No. This will get fixed at some point. Don't worry.
Yeah.
This was for me. This was for me.
set up the crossovers.
That as well.
done your action. I have to.
Yeah, Preacher gets an 18. Comes back down. Comes back down to the cart and it's just like, I see pretty damn big building over the hill from there, but there's another town between us and here, us and there even.
Okay, is it a pretty much straight
I
line?
need to
Kind of. We'll have to go over a few mountains, I say mountains, hills, to get to the palace, of what it's looking like. And alive with the sound of the city queen.
I just one more quick question.
Sure.
How much weight can you carry when you fly?
Not a lot, I'm not very strong. For hollow bones and the...
You trying to say I'm big?
Do you
but the Preacher has a strength of 9, just so you know.
have any
He's
way
very he's a
to?
bird man.
I'm stronger than Preacher.
Yeah, he's got hollow bird bones.
Is it like proper unprofessional? Like
All of you were stronger than Preacher. He's a bird man.
Except for Simon.
Except for no, even
it's not
Simon.
how we
Oh
are
wow.
Do you?
until we
You know,
sit inside.
your
All
experience.
And did I? Thank you very much for saying.
Do you have any way of expediting our trip? Because we need to be there like
Even
now.
attack with
I mean, yes.
I would say that has not been introduced.
We'd have to leave the cart behind.
Yeah, we've only got an hour left.
What?
It would be. If,
No, I know. Don can somehow pass the fourth wall every now and then.
You are given the ability to be able to talk directly to
Yeah.
our audience.
It's the drug flashback.
It's for drugs.
Let
Let you transcend that fourth wall.
Every so often he'll kind of see things through a black cafe. What?
every time.
Who the hell am I? What
Yeah.
about
Good.
pink hands?
Where are we going?
Why am I talking?
What are we doing? I was
What is a
preparing my
cookie?
rhyme.
There's a town on the way to a big castle over a couple of hills, so we're going to go in that direction.
What was that town called again?
We don't know yet. We've not been there.
Do feel.
You're local.
Yeah,
Never been out this way.
we've been out this way.
Everyone's never been out this way. You've been to the Sealy Lands a couple of times, but you got teleported to the palace.
So we're just making our way.
You remember, private plane shift.
Where is it now?
I'm just trying to find a specific spell that we will have. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
How many people could cast that?
We'll just take the bus.
I've been resigned to be on the back of a horse and carriage with ant walls.
I mean, I could turn this. I could turn this all into gas for an hour.
Oh, that sounds like
add to it.
And will we get there?
Yeah, we might be on the outskirts of the town flying as gas for an hour. Kind of slow flying as gas, but
Unless it's
Could it be the size?
It's quicker than my
Blend isn't very happy about leaving Charlie behind.
Oh, what's that going to get?
Henry, not Charlie.
Oh, it's
Charlie,
Charlie.
give us.
Oh,
Henry could meet us at the town.
Henry, for our shuttling call.
We
You just forget
have,
about telling to guess right, Henry.
we've abandoned Henry before.
Yeah.
He's not going to say anything about that. Henry's not going to say anything about that.
We left him loads of fireballs to eat.
You did.
A very big campfire to feast.
We just press that one button that spawns up.
Good.
I've got I do
code.
have my question for the mirror. The second
Oh,
one,
okay, go for it.
it's about the echo of peace.
Yeah.
Okay. So
About
Five
yours
ways.
specifically.
yes. So this is the second of the day, so I'm going to keep one for anyone else.
You take
Mirror, mirror, with your cryptic look, help me speak something more than a book. Twisted and shaped, brilliance now bound, through starlight and curiosity, where may it be found?
Mm.
You get really brummy when you run.
Thank you.
Cheers, buddy.
Calm.
There is a place not far from here, a bunker filled with much great fear.
Here, bunker.
Been there before.
That's
Been there before.
That's what we've taken from that.
Your bucket lies beneath the ground.
No, I did it. I
have to
looked
dig
at the nothing
to make it
there.
So, like,
It said
we were joking earlier about doing your role.
I just look at that message and I just look at Rowan.
I am a dwarf and I'm baking coal.
I'm sizing the stars.
Conan, that's the head.
I'm stupid.
basic.
I'm not saying
It's for my child. My child.
Yeah, your creature could turn you on to gas if you wanted to, and you could fly to the town.
But it's okay, I have
Which gas
I'll
I
just discard the top card because I have this, which
and then I
means
can tell it.
Pardon me?
Wait, no, not actually, because I'll be travelling with these lots.
I mean, there will be gas as well, so it won't really affect them if you fly through them.
Yeah, but
You'd have to enter someone's lungs as the gas to hurt
and
them.
then come back again.
Yeah, I'd allow that. 100%.
Neon gas.
I want to
Neon gas, absolutely, yeah.
Lights up like the red.
Yeah, nice neon gas. Yeah, you can absolutely be wind if you want it
Very
to.
on brand.
Evanora basically turns invincible when the creature casts this spell on you all. Creature would also look like wind as well, but with like feathers in the wind. So that you can see it a little bit.
Got a little glitter in it. Little bit of glitter in it.
Any particular gaseous form?
All you hear, John. I've got is now dry ice.
Nice. I love it.
On the ground.
You're not floating, you're down on the
Tumbling along.
I love it. And Marcus?
You just hear a vague.
There it is. There it is.
Which you can all smell.
We actually weirdly because of the smell.
Silent but deadly.
because of the essence of the spell, it is smellless. There is no smell to any of your gaseous forms.
Rotten eggs.
But you all
So Henry's just like there, like, oh, bye then.
left alone. We're left alone once
With
again.
a big campfire.
Henry can also follow the gaseous forms to the town. It'll take Henry a little bit longer.
If I'm through, I see anyone who looks
And
to
then you
me
get
or like
up to
unconscious. I'm gonna keep them. Just look back out again.
Make
Wait,
a,
what gas are you?
a poisonous gas.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Good job none of you chose to be an explosive gas.
What was my plus?
What?
Because
That's
of the horse. No, because of the horse.
And also not around me. Like this is
You're
a bad idea.
You would have been fine in a gaseous form if any of you chose the explosive gas. You would have detonated.
Depends on what type of gas it is. Most of them are explosive.
Rolling.
Perception check for me, just to see if you can notice any.
15.
Yeah, you do see some like bandit figures in the woods doing something unscrupulous. Yeah, you watch as Rowan just flies in and out of these persons' respiratory systems, and after like a good 5 minutes, the bodies fall to the floor, and you can add more to your tally.
What's
You've got the
happening?
notebook in it of people
Oh.
you've killed.
Oh yeah.
It's very sad now.
I will go through and cast Spare the Dying.
And did you get
It
your
doesn't work. It
You're
doesn't
weak
work.
and fast.
However, the attempt of doing so, that's the major reason why it doesn't work, Evanora.
Smelly
Because you are a gaseous form. Well, because you are a gaseous form, you can't cast spells, so it
Darling,
doesn't work. However,
The secret is, I tried.
there it is.
And that is as thin as the gas you are.
Good smelling salts, but
Maybe-
bad, like strong smell.
No, unfortunately, they are dead now. There are 4 corpses now in the woods.
I'm a very melodic whistling wind.
I'll send a
Very
message
Disney
back
wind.
to
Love it, love
Henry
it.
the horse.
They were kind of
Just go, if they've got anything valuable, grab it.
Will do.
With what hands?
Wow.
His mouth, you can grab his mouth.
He's got a horn.
Eat it, just eat it.
It comes out the other end.
After roughly an hour of travelling in these
I'm not
gaseous
touching
forms,
flaming
you
shit.
start to feel
okay,
the
sorry.
forms fade as you arrive outside of quite a large town.
Dissipating from gas.
Yeah,
It's a bit like when you come out of swimming and you suddenly feel really heavy.
Yeah, except it's the other way around, you feel lighter.
You've only got 2 slots.
It's odd because you were really light as the heaviness of your physical body manifests. There is this like strange,
After effect.
there's like a strange after effect of like feeling much lighter. However, there is a very large town now in front of you, much bigger than Pinbar.
What's it called?
There is a sign outside the front of the town.
I
That,
use my eyes to read
yeah.
the word.
the, name,
I spellcast reading.
the name of this town is. I just had it as well.
Very rude word.
Cheerham. Sorry, the name of the town is Cheerham.
Does it look
Cheer up.
No, it does
It
not.
sounds like somewhere in the home.
Cheerham. Yeah, Cheer.
So basically, it's cheer.
Yeah.
Uncheery town
Nail on the
doing
head.
in the Sealy?
Nail on the head.
What's the uncheery town doing in the Sealy Court?
Don't know. Who knows?
So, as Falcus comes out of his gaseous form, he's going to be like, I don't feel right. I feel like I need a courtesy wipe. And then
Yeah.
prestidigitation. Just, and I'm good to go.
Yeah.
My hair is all blown out.
Yeah.
Woman hair, really curly.
Yeah, creature is like, gaseous forms are a bit of a hard one your first time around. Fine for me, it's like fly normally.
I have shade on.
Well, yeah, some.
You do gaseous
It's
form
not
and
my
a
first time being a
ring.
weed.
Hate my
Do you know any Aragonesi?
Yes.
Do you blush?
You can put damage onto the.
It's hard.
I'm rolling perception.
It is impossible to tell.
No,
with
it's not
flesh.
because he got brighter.
It's
and his
it
face
is
got a
it is
little bit bigger.
virtually impossible to tell when.
But I didn't have the blush.
Yeah. Do you mention Nebula?
I know what his guidance is for.
Because the golem's got.
Sure, yeah. We know a gymnastic called Nebula.
Wait,
Lower than the.
I think I've met her.
18.
Jesus Christ.
18. Make a just general charisma check for me,
Oh,
please.
fuck. My charisma is shot.
It doesn't necessarily have to be deception or persuasion or one of those,
Guidance.
but Flint as well.
Fucking out 21.
21. Yeah, it is impossible to tell if Flint is blushing or not. When
Oh,
it's
you
an
were
episode.
close.
My lord, my
You're starting to see some sort of cracks form in
I'm just gonna lean over and go.
So how come
His
they
girlfriend. They're kind of like, are they or aren't they?
2 hits?
We know
I
they
literally
go.
like whack you along the top of the head.
Wait, Nebula? Nebula Windsong, right?
Mm,
We met very briefly back on K-Rock.
Oh, arrival.
still okay, right?
Yeah, she's living on the Elemental Isles. Well, she's more of a pirate now, but yeah, Elemental Isles. She's
We've been knowing this.
You guys isn't the same Nebula. Nebula.
you two. She's a lot older than you.
I can see that.
No offense. I'm
Breath of
burning.
fresh air.
Oh, hey, wait.
Yeah.
A lot older. Do you mean 50 years?
If I use
Yeah, she's like 80 years old now.
that,
When I met her.
then I
Anyway.
get to like,
I think you're from a
Put the
different
maths
time.
together.
Yeah.
You say put the
Yeah. Put the maths together.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense now. Sorry, time, fickle mistress.
I
My head hurts.
this,
Speaking of fickle mistresses.
then use this.
We cut to the burners very briefly to see Ashmere just whipping someone. And we'll learn your place, wretch!
And those were the good times.
No, really nice.
There's James Curry there.
Sophia and Ashmere are like pure parallels.
Okay, guys. We all have some kind of canonical in-game ADHD. There's a big town right here. We need to go past it to get to the castle. Are we going to be strong for each other, or are we just going to go and explore the town? No wrong answers.
Let's be strong together and
So
explore.
you do need.
Weirdly, I was about to say the exact same thing.
We could meet somewhere in the middle, and could we suggest some sort of express route of the things to see beforehand?
Don't get.
Well, we don't know anything about the place.
There are also, much like every other town that you've been to, there are heavily armoured guards standing outside the town.
Did they say it's become physical from guests?
Yes, they did.
Are they coming towards us?
Yeah,
They are. They are specifically told to stay at the protect.
Let's go to
But they do like wave you over to the town.
Hello. Hello. Remember to give me your real name.
Okay, sure.
Franklin was a bit
Maybe preacher would work actually.
So yeah,
Depends how malicious they are.
yeah, and then
Good
Yeah,
morrow.
you
Good morrow.
arrive at the town, you see
And
these
then-
2 heavily armoured figures in front of you. One of them is an elven man, the other one is a tiefling woman. As you approach the town, the elven man will like step forward, weapon out, and just be like, "What are you all doing here in Jirum?"
help yourself.
Merry me.
I'll continue.
We are a travelling band wishing to bring some cheer to good old Cheerum.
Well, we could certainly do with it
It
recently.
looks like, I don't like what you've done with the place.
It's more that the weather has had a bad effect on us here. It's not been very pleasant.
Did you have a weather witch in your hand?
Something like that. You think a storm might have blown in from the Unseelie lands and has been making things a little less cheery around here for us.
Dr. Jeremiah, you put yourself in today.
Now, please don't mention the Unseelie king around us, miss. We greatly appreciate that.
Yes, we wouldn't want his presence to be anywhere here.
No,
would
no, we would not. No, we would not.
Hmm.
So, how can I help you all? Welcome
He
to
sing your blues away.
Maybe you should head to one of our fine establishments here then. We've got a few local taverns set up here in Cheerum.
And we're performing at the best one you have. And by
the
best, I
one
mean the most.
recommended. Well, the one that I can recommend the most, its name is... we already had the happy site here. It came with an M, and I was going to say the merry site here. I'm going to say it is called... You know what, just for fun? It's a pub called The Malicious Intent.
Ooh, malicious intent.
Malicious.
I think I've heard of this place.
But it's The Malicious Intent.
Yeah.
It's just a giant yurt.
Maybe.
It's a
Maybe.
huge, it's always because it's like a huge TikTok.
Yeah, very big top 10.
It's also a Weatherspoons.
It's multi-story.
I didn't want to say that, Matt, but you are kind of right there. It's very much like a franchise pub in Cheerum.
It's more the weather vane than the weather thing.
Yeah, yeah.
The weather.
Weathercock.
The weather.
Yeah.
So, for once, I'm going to be the voice of reason.
Shock and horror.
Discordant note.
Simon somewhere is just like, what the fuck is going on?
Someone's just walked over my grave.
Yeah.
It's like
Simon has like a mini heart
This is at
attack.
a crossroads. We have like the unseelie queen that needs our help now.
CDP.
The seelie queen. And we're going to take time to go shopping and drink. We're going into the eye of the storm now. It's a storm.
We can shop and drink on the way back. And then everyone will love us because we've got the ceiling queen. Ceiling.
Maybe on the way
Wait,
back. Just
wait, what?
Here.
Ceiling
Again.
Flint catches on to it a bit. Wait, do you think
Fine.
Stealing Queen is stuck in the stealing?
Yeah, she's gone and the weather's bad.
A storm.
I'm waiting.
The unseelie king has.
I'm going to let you do
So I think we need to investigate.
We'll explain it to him later. I can see someone else.
And it seems to be right above that biggest building in the middle of town.
There is that. There is this like large, like Scandinavian town hall in the middle of town. That is like a very large, grand building.
And
So, that where we think the scene is. It's dark.
No, the ceiling queen will be in the
the
ceiling
trees.
castle.
The palace way,
The
but
palace after the town. The
But
palace
that
after the
could
town.
be a step towards how to help them.
possibly.
Why would the storm be here in a town?
If the unseelie king has sent the storm, and our greatest weapon against
you
you
choose
is the seelie queen.
Oh my, I'm so.
But also in addendum addition to what very smart Malchus has just very smartly said, if we go to the castle first, we will get more information about the state of that, which means we will know more of what we're looking for when we're here. Because we can look around here, find 10 apples, go to the
And
castle
then,
and find out we need an orange.
You choose.
And maybe. Why did we come here
That
then?
is
Why did we come here then?
That is
Why did we turn ourselves into different forms of gas and come here then?
Because it's on the way.
It's on the way.
It's on the way.
We do now have to
Yeah,
wait
it's
for the horse to
town
come.
of
Over the hills.
No, so the town of Cheerham is on the way to the big palace, to
Yeah.
the unseen palace.
Something's in our path.
Just a hill. Just a big hill.
No, I mean, so a town is all I assume there's some kind of stables or something.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
I'm going
For the first time as well, regular horses.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
I'm going to go and hire 6 horses.
Okay, there is like there is definitely like a big horse for Garn. We don't actually need to get a horse for Preacher because he can fly.
Okay, 5 horses.
There would be like a very bedraggled horse stable man there when you arrive.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
Hello.
I don't care.
Yeah, I thought how many appeared.
No. Henry has not appeared, unfortunately.
Damn it.
It's just a stable hand. Hello, can I help you?
I want 5
Several teeth
horses.
missing. 5 horses, eh?
Quickest you've got.
Can do.
And-
Ready to buy permanently.
You carry on that because this was your
With
idea.
us, I think it's probably to buy permanently.
Well, okay.
Means I don't have to come and get them. Means you don't have to bring them back.
We can set them free when we don't.
Yes. And I want, when our unicorn turns up to town, you'll notice that. Yes, the unicorn likes to eat fire. I want to look
at these parts of one.
I want to look after him well until we return.
Before. So, for 5 horses on permanent loan, roughly 500 gold.
That's fine. It's a bargain.
100 gold per horse.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you'll look after our unicorn free.
Yeah, I mean, of course. If a horse comes through, then a horse gets looked after.
As long as we still own
Like how you two just showed up to this conversation. You went to do this on your own, and you two just showed up in the conversation. I love it. I'm all here for
We
it.
just
It's just fun.
We just follow us the
I've
whole
been
time.
here
The whole time.
And I'm just going to look around the stables and go, and pull out my dagger and scratch sanctuary into one of the sides. Shut up!
To do that.
Just on the side of his stable on one of the little poles.
I kind of just etched it into the thing.
I'll fix it. I'll find a way.
Give us 48 hours before you do it, and I'll fix it myself. I'll do a little smiley face, and
You
then
get, when you carve more into the barn, he gets like really annoyed.
I'll cast
Throw
mending.
money
and
at
get rid of the smiley face. When I
That was good.
when I come back, I'll fix it.
You remember?
I'm coming back to my uniform.
It's been
Oh, yeah.
just be done.
We
We
did
don't
put our
come back
ball
to get a uniform.
Unicorn wasn't burned out as well.
That's a good deal. That's a good deal. Sell you and fix the barn.
Before we ride off, then, if that's what we do.
Sunset.
Very much is into the, well, not sunset because the
Yeah,
If you run payroll,
I want to see if I can employ someone to keep an eye on cheering whilst we're away.
okay.
This storm is really worrying.
Mm.
So can I pull out a chesh?
Absolutely, yeah. If you just call the check. Hello, Evanora. Ooh, treats for me.
Oh, I've got
treats. Because yeah, Evanora has got
I just
cats.
know the secret spot. The right hand is here.
Oh, very nice.
I've got a curious task for you.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on this town. Anything happens with that storm, you let me know. We will be.
Oh, Paul.
I'm putting all my trust in you, Chesh, which is very dangerous.
He just does that like big smile.
And I'm
the head spins.
I match his big smile.
Yeah. You can trust me. And then vanishes again.
You should have just gone, no, I can't.
All my mouth just goes back to us.
Yeah. You have bought horses for the travel ahead. If you do not wish to spend any more time with Kieran, then you can continue on your journey.
I want to name my horse.
Milkshake the horse, okay? Anyone else want to
Can I
name their
roll,
horses?
can I roll your name?
You want to roll the left?
Yes, I like you.
It's a fun dice. It's a
You
fun dice.
made a name for your horse?
Yeah, Milkshake.
So,
Ooh, you?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
yeah,
Wait,
D.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stay.
You've seen that.
Stay.
D.
No.
Daniel.
That's me mum's name.
Hey!
J horse. It's hard, isn't it? It's hard, isn't it? Can you
I'm going to
Weirdly,
name
I was also thinking that.
after
God damn
my
it.
childhood pet and called it Beelzebub.
Okay, nice.
My horse is called Dollop.
Dollop. Milkshake, Dollop, Beelzebub. Something with a J.
JJ.
Dollop is a Shetland pony and what are the ones with the really like flared feet?
Oh, the Shire horse.
The Shire horse and the Shetland
Julia.
pony.
I like
And
that.
like very like
Julian is good.
Jules for sure. Sandy, kind of like proper like
Love it.
almost like a Highland.
My horse is quite big, yes.
Yep. Very nice.
My horse is called Little Sebastian.
Little bit I'm writing these names down. I'm going to write these names down.
From? Try to go again.
Can check.
Years or something.
Yes.
So I'm not going to do the whole thing. Basically, going to say yeah. And the horse went milkshake.
Oh, I love that.
I'm going to cast taunt and put with animals on Dollop.
Okay, we will get to that.
Dollop is
Well,
so
Tall Tunnel is
good.
cast on yourself, isn't it?
Yeah,
Julia.
you cast combat. Yeah, you cast animals.
And then you can stick animals up to your next long rest, isn't it? To your next long rest.
No, it's 8 hours.
Oh, is it 8 hours? Is that bold escape rules?
So it either lasts an hour or 8 hours. I can't remember.
Is that bold escape rules?
Very bad.
Bold escape is 10
minutes. It's only 10 minutes.
Bold escape is next week.
Yeah.
But bold escape has
You
different
can
rules. Yeah.
ritual cast it, so I think they just cut it out by not having to constantly ritual cast it. You still want it.
Yep, okay, that makes more sense.
So we've got Milkshake,
Beelzebub.
Beelzebub,
Beelzebub. Milkshake. Dollop.
Mood.
Maurice. What's yours?
Julian.
Julian.
Juliana.
Juliana.
Julian. I love it. So we've got Milkshake, Beelzebub, Little Sebastian,
Beelzebub, Milkshake,
Sebastian, gone.
Dollop,
Dollop, for
Julius, Little,
We'll do
Milkshake. I love it. It's great.
It's actually a show about
Sure.
Ginny and Georgia.
Was it Julian or Julius?
King Julia.
King Julian.
King Julia.
Anyone who's watched. But to be fair, I wouldn't even recommend it. That's, you know, a show that you like and you go, should I watch it? And you actually go, no, I don't.
Just fountain.
So you want to cast Speak with Animals on Dollop, then? Or you want to Speak with
I want to
Dollop?
catch on myself.
Cast it on yourself. Should've done that. A Dollop turns to you and it's just like, alright, back. How are we doing? My name's Dollop. I'm going to help you.
Dollop, you're going to be nice tea.
Of course, I'd love to be.
I hope you conduct yourself with such a cordon, because we are going to the Phoebe Palace.
Seedy Palace, you say?
Have you been before?
No. I'll keep your mouth shut, to be honest.
Oh, good. You think it's wise, Dollop.
Very well, very well. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I like Volunteer Milkshake. I like kind of love to my exes.
I'm not going to say anything about
I'm
that.
gonna leave.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna leave
say
still
anything.
I'm listening to her having a tea.
Only the fake beers can have
How
fun.
they talk. Wow. That's lovely.
While you're all talking to your horses and making friends, I'm on my horse and we're both just giving you side eyes.
No, I'm not talking to my horse.
To the rage is me.
I'm not talking to my neighbour.
No,
Oh.
I don't have talk with animals, and I don't really feel comfortable
You know what?
talking to
I'll go
things that have to carry me a distance I don't want to walk.
You can have a conversation with Milkshake because Jet can converse with Milkshake and
Yeah.
they can like pass it across.
That's okay.
But
I'm
you
really
all,
ready.
But,
Just finishing the
yeah,
last
if any of
grade.
your horses have any urgent messages, yeah.
No, it's fine.
yeah, fair.
No.
You finish the braids in
And we're
Dollop's hair, and it is what you all get on your horses and ride off to the east. And I think we're going to finish the episode there. To be honest.
I did.
And
Ride
you
to
all-
the east.
As you all head off deeper into seedy lands to go and find the Queen,
And we got
deal with the situation.
Without
here.
no
Yeah.
And we got no
Maybe find a
experience.
boat.
Unfortunately, not. Well, I'm going to say
Fine.
for
Killing the
getting-
poor bandits.
No, so for getting the flag, from getting the flag from the Scarlet
Yeah,
Canyon, you
yeah.
can have 500 XP.
Ooh.
Sorry.
How dare
For
you?
getting the, I meant to do that last week. as well. For getting- For
500.
getting the flag from the Scarlet Canyon, you can have 500 XP. For finding the town of Cheeram, you can have 50 XP.
Yay.
And for the 4 bandits Rowan murdered, you get another 50 XP. No, everyone. I'll never do that.
We're
Also,
2,400 XP away from the
we
next
haven't
one.
got that.
There you go.
When you liberate
I got 2,300.
Oh,
that's how you get magic.
my computer wouldn't turn on. It's my work computer. It's got all my work on it.
Oh.
It literally won't- normally you just open the lid and it turns on. I was mashing the power. Oh,
It's that. It's up.
They all saved.
I got
Everyone backed up.
2,300. Should I just add take 100 off?
No, I'm going to say everyone should be the same, so 2,300.
2,300, so I need to add 100.
Yeah.
Was probably something I've missed. Probably
Getting close to
a
level 4.
Level 5.
Level 5.
I'm going to put these numbers in and I'm going to be like, oh, I'm a level 5. And you're like, no, you're not. And then you have to make me do maths for
That's
next
me
one.
done.
You ain't got to do math, just make sure that you are 2,300 away from the next level.
And that's not math.
What are you at right now?
It's turning on.
Crazy.
But yeah.
My child
What
today. I didn't
I think I'm going to give myself. What's your experience?
This is your last one.
So now.
Yeah, I'm not here to look back at August now.
That is unfortunate. Is there anything you want Flint to get up to whilst you are away?
Fine.
No,
It's probably only one session I'm missing, actually, isn't
I've
it?
got
I think it's only
1,009.
one session I'm
So
missing.
next week and then
haven't
back
added
week
any of
after.
the
Oh, yeah.
So because
Three next week.
next week, because there's three
No, no,
missing, week after the cafe's closed.
Yeah.
1st of August is going to be the only session I'm missing.
That's fine.
What should we all be on? Does everyone saying different numbers?
Everyone should be 2,300 XP away from level 5.
My level. Well, mine is level 4.
Yeah,
Level 4.
Yeah, you're all
So
level
you
4.
should be
All the exact same.
according to
Technically, you're still
this,
level 4.
the 2,000 how much?
300 away.
So we're on
Mine's level 3
4,000.
there.
because you're still a level 3 sorcerer, level 1 bard, it'll always look like that from now on.
I say I've got 2,300. I've got two. It's to get to level 4. It's 2,700. Are we all having the same? Would you be all saying
Everyone can have the same.
I'm level 3. It says I've got 1,000 level 4. Change your talent.
Do we need that on the street?
Yeah, we do.
The street.
This is a nice little behind the scenes for him.
Set your XP.
See,